So I'm glad that I've been doing more mindset stuff, the journalism stuff. I pivoted from a pro-Trump guy to more of a journalistic guy, and I'm going to keep making that pivot. So whenever people think of me as like a pro-Trump guy, I don't want people to think of me as a pro-Trump guy anymore. I want people to think of me as a mindset guy, a journalist, a commentator, a social media personality, a filmmaker, an author. But I have to pivot so far away from anything pro-Trump. I just got to keep going that way. So I've been pivoting a little bit, which I told you, right? I've been pivoting, and now the pivot's going to be even bigger, because what do you get for being a pro-Trump guy?
Hillary is and has been in politics since the 70s. What's her pitch? The economy is busted. The government's corrupt. Washington is failing. Vote for me. I've been working on these problems for 30 years. I can fix it, she says. I wasn't really sure if Hillary was going to be here tonight, because I guess you didn't send her invitation by email. Or maybe you did, and she just found out about it through the wonder of WikiLeaks. We've learned so much from WikiLeaks. For example, Hillary believes that it's vital to deceive the people by having one public policy and a totally different policy in private. That's okay. I don't know who they're angry at, Hillary, you're right. For example, here she is tonight in public, pretending not to hate Catholics. Now, if some of you haven't noticed, Hillary isn't laughing as much as the rest of us. That's because she knows the jokes. And all of the jokes were given to her in advance of the dinner by Donna Brazil, which is, everyone knows, of course, Hillary's belief that it takes a village, which only makes sense, after all, in places like Haiti, where she's taken a number of them.
Right? You shill for Trump all day? That doesn't sound fun to me. I'm more about talking about what I want to talk about, what I find interesting. I'm about making movies. That's what I'm about. So this whole pro-Trump thing, I don't want anybody to think of me as a pro-Trump guy. I'm going to specifically reject any kind of branding about pro-Trump or whatever. I'm, going this way. Big pivot. Big pivot. So I'd already made a little bit of a pivot, a little bit more. Now, all the way over here. That's where I am. You guys who want pro-Trump shilling, there are people eager for your views. There are people begging you for views. So you can go find the pro-Trump shill accounts, and you're pivoting for me. Thank you. Go. Pivot away from me. I'll be okay. Trust me. I've been at this business for a long time, done films, movies, everything. Whatever makes you money, see, that's where you're stupid. Shilling for Trump is probably the smart thing to do, but it's actually a very stupid thing to do. He could potentially be impeached now. The impeachment went from 0 to more than 0. So it went from Trump's odds of being impeached went from, I thought I wouldn't even talk about it. That was just a dumb thing to talk about.
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
To, hey, it's in play now. Because when push comes to shove and Trump is in the corner, who's going to fight for Trump? That's my question for you. Again, a lot of people like to argue. So let's look at this, the Socratic method. Let's look at this philosophically. Right? When the GOP elite and the deep state goes after Trump hard, who is going to have his back? Do you gain anything by risking your reputation, your career, your business supporting Trump? What is the upside? So everything in life has an upside and a downside. So if you go risk it for Trump, you might lose it all. You have a big downside, huge downside with Trump. What's the upside? Go ahead. I'm waiting. I see a lot of crybabies in the comments. You're out of your mind. What is the upside? Go ahead. Tell me. Don't argue with me. Don't cry. Don't be little babies. Don't throw a fit. Tell me why anybody who has a successful career, a successful business, who can have an audience outside of Trump, go ahead and tell me why they would give anything up for the upside. Go ahead, I'm waiting. You're a traitor, you're a turncoat. I'm waiting though for an actual answer though. What is the upside for backing Trump after today? No. So I saw no upside. Zero upside. So that's life. If there's no upside and there's a downside, then you never make that decision. This is basic game theory. Basic game theory is that if you have no upside and you have a downside, and with Trump you have a considerable downside, then you don't make that move. Now a lot of people are going, oh, you're a neocon now, you're pro Hillary. I'm not pro anybody now. Right? I'm just pivoting away from the whole Trump stuff. Let him get his own messaging out. Trump has people, he can have General Kelly and all those people run their media strategy. They can do what they're going to do. But I'm over here pivoting. So if that bothers people, then that's cool, dude. No offense. I'm definitely not. I'm going to keep doing what I'm going to keep doing, though, which is books, documentaries. I'm going to keep doing what I'm going to keep doing. So people can do well. And a lot of people go, oh, people are talking smack at you. Like, guys, these are irrelevant people. They're not successful people. So I don't care. Let people talk trash. We have hit now 1,500 backers. Hoaxedmovie.com. Hoaxedmovie.com. Hit over 1,500 backers. Boom. Hoaxedmovie.com. Major Kickstarter. 154,000, 1,500 backers. And I got a check yesterday or the day before for 10,000. So we got 165,000. So I am not mad at all. Definitely not mad at all about. So that's the whole thing. People are going, oh, Cyrano, you're going to lose business. Guys, I always love when people are telling me more about my business than I already know. Do you know my biggest month of book sales in Guerrilla Mindset was before I was anything for Trump? And that my Trump book has sold way less than my Guerrilla Mindset book? So I always love people who are like, you're going to lose business. Tell me more about my business and what is actually good. Backing Trump has been bad for business. Backing Trump has not. If I just kept doing the mindset stuff, that Guerrilla Mindset, you can go check it. Way bigger success Guerrilla Mindset is than any of this Trump stuff. The Trump stuff I did for my country. But if people don't want to play to win, I'm not going to lose. So that's the whole thing. The Trump stuff I did out of patriotic duty. It was never about Trump. It was always about America and doing what's best for America. But
#CernoBitch.